Welcome back to the Operator's Edge, where we help small plants solve big problems. Today we're going to talk about something I hear way too often from people who don't know what they're talking about, the Sunshine Law. I can't count how many times someone has come up to me or called a meeting and said, "You can't make me do that, the Sunshine Law protects me," or "You can't tell me I have to fix my tank. The Sunshine Law says I don't have to. Let me explain something real simple. The Sunshine Law has nothing to do with whether or not you have to follow the rules about your wastewater system. The Sunshine Law is about one thing: transparency. It's a law that makes sure government meetings, decisions, and records are open to the public. That's it. It's about making sure people can see what decisions are being made and why. What it doesn't mean is that you don't have to fix your leaking tank, or that you can dump gray water in your yard, or that you can ignore a compliance letter because you think the government can't enforce it. The Sunshine Law doesn't exempt you from health codes, environmental laws, or permit conditions. It doesn't mean you can pick and choose which rules you want to follow because you don't like them. The truth is, the Sunshine Law protects your right to know what's going on, but it doesn't protect you from having to do what's right. When you misuse it as an excuse, you just end up making yourself look foolish and making it harder on everyone else who's trying to do their job. So here's the takeaway. If you want to know what's happening at a meeting, or you want to see a public record, that's what the Sunshine Law is for. And you're right to ask, but if you think saying the words Sunshine Law means you don't have to fix your problems, you're wrong. The plant still has to stay in compliance, the community still has to meet permit conditions, and everyone still has to play by the same rules. So stop hiding behind a law you don't even understand and start being part of the solution. Thanks for listening to The Operator's Edge. If you learned something today, share this with someone who still thinks the Sunshine Law lets them do whatever they want. And remember, the rules still apply, whether you like them or not.